This story starts with a girl who was running from the house and entered the maize plantation while yearning for help. On reaching in the road, she got a helper and rushed her to the hospital. In the morning, Dr. Suzanne was called by her co-worker when she was still asleep with her husband Peter to rush to the hospital. On reaching there, she found a girl with a lot of wounds and blood on her back. Due to what the girl had passed through, she was psychologically tortured, and Dr. Suzanne found a hard time when she tried to talk to her, but she refused. Dr. Suzanne went back home with troubled minds, but she was entertained by her family and recovered her back. Dr. Suzanne seemed to have went through the same situation because she has the same scars like that of the girl in the hospital, and also she started to analyze the photos with wounds at night. That day, Dr. Suzanne didn't sleep. Peter, her husband, went to sell the house from his estate, but he didn't sell because the customer had bought another one. Dr. Suzanne went back to the hospital as usual, but she found Sheriff who wanted to take her patient's information, but she refused to surrender. This time, she got thoughts of taking the girl at her home, but she first created time for her husband Peter. "You've been the best father and husband as well. I love you for that," she said. On the same note, she went to see one of her daughters to have time with her as a responsible mother. On reaching the hospital, she found that they wanted to discharge her patient. This disturbed her mind. She went back to her patient to convince her to talk, and she managed to talk. "And May," she said. Suzanne decided to take May to her home and stay with her since May had no family. May started to follow Susie, Dr. Suzanne's daughter, in the house, and they decided to be friends since Susie had little friends. The next day, May had become a family member and they could get breakfast together. May was a Christian and she was told to pray before eating, and she learned that praying before eating was good. Dr. Suzanne never knew that there was a bird which was not usual birds, which was monitoring them closely, and it is typically said that this one was the devil. Dr. Suzanne really loved May, and she could come and check on her before coming to sleep. This story will continue, so subscribe and click on notifications so that you don't miss anything. Bye.